Alright, it's the opening day of the early muzzleloader season. We're on our way out to the stand right now. Got my wife Danielle, she's going to try to shoot a doe with a flintlock. Try to get her first deer with a muzzleloader. So she's been pretty good. She can put the group right in there at 50 yards. So that's about the range that we're going to be looking for a doe and see what we can see tonight. Over the new food plot. Last year, my brother shot a buck out of it. We've seen lots of doe out of it. So this is the second year. It looks really good, full of really good clover. So we haven't been up here at all the whole season. I didn't even put trail cameras up. So that means this has kind of been undisturbed. So it should be a really good night to see deer. Problem is, it's really warm. So we're hoping that they come out early, but most likely they're probably going to come out right before dark at last light. So just hope we get enough camera light if one does come out. Alright, well, it's Monday and it's the second day of the season. When we were out the opening day, I saw some doe out there a little ways and just too far and getting pretty dark. So we elected just to get out of the stand. We bumped them, so not sure how that's going to affect getting back in the stand today. But it's a lot cooler today. It dropped probably 20 degrees, so we're in the 50s, and hopefully the deer come out a little bit earlier and we can get a shot at one. stand, looked over, and there's a deer. But last night, there were 2 8-points in the food plot, so we got out before we bumped them, and we didn't want to spook them. So it seems like the deer come out really late. It's a little warmer than yesterday, but we're still seeing deer. Just can't believe how many bucks we're seeing. We need to see some doe. So hopefully tonight's the night to get Danielle a shot at one.
When she steps forward, I'm gonna try to shoot. Can I shoot? Can I shoot? No, is it too far?
No. Well, she shot. Now we just gotta go see if she hit it. Okay, up there is the stand. We're gonna go look to see if she hit it. Alright, we got some hair here on the ground. And it looked like she ran up and ran down here into the corner, so we'll go down there and look for blood. It's really hard to see right here. But she ran up around this bush and then down here into the corner. Alright, well, there's some blood. So, let's, yep, we got a pretty good blood trail here. It's starting to come out pretty good onto the clover. It's looking pretty good, so we're gonna go down here and see. Alright, so up there is that big tree, that big oak tree is where we were at. Doe ran up around that bush, come down here. It looks like she fell here because we got a pretty good, decent amount of blood here. Lots of blood. Yep, it's even up, it's way up high up here on the branches. Clear up high, so I'm pretty sure it's even clear up over onto that tree. I'd say there's a dead deer down here somewhere. Man, this deer's really starting to pump out the blood. She ran right through here, the blood on the tree. Got lots of blood right here. Well, we didn't make it very far from that tree, and it is right there. Didn't even run, 100 yards. That's all it ran. It was all downhill. And man, this thing was really pumping out the blood. So, congrats.
Thank you.
With a flintlock.
I know.
That's probably, that wasn't a 50-yard shot. I'd say that was probably maybe a 60-yard shot.
Yeah.
She was shooting in at 50 and she was putting them right beside each other at 50 yards. So I was pretty confident with her, just a little bit past 50. So I think she, at the way she was shooting, she probably could have put them right in there at 100. But we're gonna just stay with the closer range to begin with. But you know, I didn't do a pregame today because we just had such horrible, you know, hunts over the past week that we weren't getting any doe close to us. and we were seeing more bucks than we were seeing doe. And it's like, well, let's just see what happens. And they come right down the logging trail and started coming into the food plot, and she made a perfect shot. Sun was in her eyes a little bit, but that was pretty good. So awesome. Let's go check her out. Oh wow, yeah. Man. Yeah. Look at all that blood.
Exit.
Yeah, that would have been exit. Yeah, she's down. All right. Yep. That's that would be liver there, so that's why we're getting a lot of that real dark blood. Let's see, I'll try and bring her around here on the other side. Let's see. Hard to see. We'll get a tag on her and then we'll get her rolled around here, but pretty good sized doe. Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, there's Danielle with her third deer and her first ever muzzleloader deer, and she did it with a flintlock. Can you believe that? That is, she's shooting a 50 caliber TVM flintlock muzzleloader, and we're using about 75 grains of 2F Go X black powder for the charge, and we're using a round ball with patch, pillow ticking patch. And that thing is a tack driver. That thing is a really accurate gun, and she's a good shot. It's still hard with those flintlocks, you know. The deer was standing there pretty broadside, but we can tell right there the reason why we got so much blood was she probably caught a little bit of lung and definitely liver. And so we got a lot of blood. Trail was easy to follow. So there she is. It's starting to get dark, and congrats. Right, we're gonna take a look here where she shot. And look at that shot. Here, pull her up a little bit further. Right behind the shoulder, look at that. Awesome, awesome shot placement.